Shalom. All praises, honor, and glorification unto our power. Call Halim La Allahayanawa Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem Harakak Wadash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations as well as health and wellness unto the hopeful elect of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai scattered across the earth. This is your brother Allah coming to you with another lesson, or a continuation of a lesson, rather. And this will be a continuation of the previous lesson that was just uploaded, or that will be uploaded. It'll be part one, but this will be part two. Part two: wisdom must be utilized and exercised when dealing with these women. And Lord willing, the elect of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai be edified. I'll just leave off. I'll just continue from where I left off, which was right here when it says, he executed the 3 children he had in his car, his own children, and then he turned the gun on himself, said MSGT Knight. And yeah. A few hours later, a woman told KFOR she was walking her dogs when she discovered Little John in the car. Not knowing about the kids in the back seat, she ran to the nearest house to call 911. She was too emotional to show her face on camera. So, that's pretty much it. Yeah, So now let's get into the scriptures. So once again, this lesson will be entitled Wisdom Must Be Utilized, meaning used, and exercised when dealing with these women. Because through the knowledge of our power, what do the scriptures say? It basically, we have the insight in the mind of these women. Not that you can read mind, but you know how they think. Because the Lord has a spirit, upon, certain men or whatever, exposing, right? Yeah, yeah. So this is Ecclesiastes 7:26. And I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands is bands. Whoso pleaseth the Most High shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. Right? Which snares and nets are elements of what is it? Of catching, right? Right? Use a snare, when you're trying to catch, whatever. And you got nets, like when they cast the net into the sea. What does that do? That catches all the fish, it traps them, right? So these are elements of traps, right? So it said, whose heart is snares and nets. The heart is talking about the mind, constantly thinking about how to trap you up, right? And that's, you do have sincere aquat out there, but for majority, this applies. So next, let me get the book of First Esdras, the 4th chapter, in verse 26. Yeah, many there be that have run out of their wits for women, and become servants for their sakes. Many also have perished, have erred and sinned for women, just like that guy you saw within a video. You'll have to watch the part 1. because that's part one is where I played the video of the guy speaking, you know. So you have to go watch the part one, you know, because right here, let me see, where is it? Because the guy posted where he was live broadcasting. I don't know what social media site it was, but you know, so but I showed that video in the part one, right? So but like as I was saying, just like that guy, he erred and perished, you know. But by what? Because of a damn woman, you know. And you don't, you know, hey. So next, let me get the book of Ecclesiasticus 36 and 22. Because man, majority of these women, they don't have a standard, which the standard is what? The word of the Lord. Now, once again, you do have sincere sisters out there that do hold contain the word of the Lord as their standard to the best of their ability. But for the majority, that's not so, right? So they don't think, for the majority of these females, I say they don't think before they do. You know, they don't ponder the path of their feet as the scriptures instruct us to do, right? Let me get that. Proverbs chapter 4 and verse 26. Ponder the path of thy feet and let all thy ways be established. And the word ponder basically means to think upon, right? So for the majority of these women, and not just the women, the men too, they don't ponder the path of their feet, right? They don't think about their deeds. They don't examine themselves, right? Why? Because they don't hold the word of the Lord as their standard. So us knowing that, oh, and another thing, well, the scripture said, marvel not if she trespass against thee. You know, you can't hold your expectation too high in regards to these women. And that's basically what that scripture is saying. Marvel not if she trespass, right? Ecclesiastes 26 and I'm sorry, Ecclesiasticus 26 and 11. Watch over an impudent eye. The word impudent meaning unwise. Watch over an impudent eye and marvel not if she trespass against thee. Basically, don't be surprised, you know. Well, let's look up the word marvel. That's not, okay, let me fix what I said. So it's saying, watch over an impudent eye and marvel not if she trespass against thee. That's not saying that, you know, verbatim. But you wouldn't marvel if she trespass against you because your expectation is not that high of her, because you already know. So they kind of go hand in hand, rather, because it's not saying that, but that's a part of it, you know. So Salakia, right? But let's get the definition of the word marvel. Marvel be filled with wonder or astonishment. Let's see. You know what? Let me go to the blue letter. Proverbs 4. Was it 4? No. Oh, it won't be in here. That's in the apocrypha. So you know what I'll do? I'll do this. Be amazed, right? Be filled with amazement. Be surprised. Be not surprised if she trespass against thee. You see? That's what it's basically saying, right? And you won't be surprised if your expectation is not held too high in regards regards to the woman, which it will behoove you not to. Because if you do, then you'll marvel if she trespasses against you. And the likeliness of these women trespassing against you is very high. You know, just explain that. You know, the water Yahweh Shemi Awishai. So, next, did I get Ecclesiasticus 36? Hold tight. Okay, this is the book of Ecclesiasticus 36 and 22. Yeah. The beauty of a woman cheereth the countenance, and a man loveth nothing better. Which nothing's wrong with that. But when it comes to the woman, you have to understand that it's deeper than beauty, it's deeper than looks, right? You even see that pursuant to the book of 1 Samuel, the 16th chapter. And we have to become more spiritually minded, you know? It's deeper than a fat ass, juicy looking lips and big tits, man, you know? Or whatever you whatever you like, man, you know? It's deeper than that. It's deeper than looks. The woman has a purpose, right? And the woman's mind ought to be in accordance with her purpose. And for these women, not all of them, like I say, you have sincere sisters out there, but for the majority, their mind is not in accordance with their purpose. They don't even know their purpose, you know? You see? And according to the path that they walk in, they're walking totally against their purpose. What do they say? I don't need a man. Well, you do need a damn man, you know? Right? You know? Oh boy. So next, let me get so what did it say? Um, the beauty of a woman cheereth the countenance, and a man loveth nothing better. So, with that being said, we have to keep this in mind. Proverbs 31 and 30. Favor is deceitful and beauty is vain. Vain meaning useless and producing no result, right? Favor is deceitful and beauty is vain, but a woman that feareth the Lord, she shall be praised. You know? So, hey, gotta use wisdom, man. You know? You gotta use wisdom. See? So, let me get Ecclesiasticus. I think that was 25. Yep, 25. Yeah. Salaki in 21. Ecclesiasticus chapter 25 and verse 21. Stumble not at the beauty of a woman and desire her not for pleasure. You know, because you have to understand that there's more to the woman. The woman has an actual purpose. It's not just about sex. Now, in this society, you know, what else do they bring other than sex? Because as the elder Apostle Gabar says, it's not in their mind to serve you, it's in their mind for you to serve them. So they're not thinking uh, about, okay, I have to prove to this man why I'm an asset and explain the things that I can bring to his table to forward his kingdom, right? His legacy, you know? They don't think like that. So, you know, brothers do what they do, but they stumble not at the beauty of a woman and desire her not for pleasure. Don't let her beauty be your fall, mate. You see? We can't let beauty be our fall. You see? Stumble not at the beauty of a woman and desire her not for pleasure, right? So, Lord willing, I'll end it with this. Let's see, this is the book of First Samuel 16. Salakia. First Samuel 16 and 6. And it came to pass when they were come that he looked on Eliab and said, Surely the Lord's anointed is before him. But the Lord said unto Samuel, Look not on his countenance or on the height of his stature, because I have refused him. For the Lord seeth not as man seeth, for man looketh on the outward appearance, but the Lord looketh on the heart. Right? And that's what we have to do. Let me see where let me see where her mind is at. Let me set that beauty and how good them tits look aside for a minute. You know? Right? Because that's how, hey, Jake loves women, So, enough of that, man. With that, Lord willing, you were edified. Once again, forever, all praises, honor, and glorification unto our power. Call Halimla Allahayna wa Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakakwadash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations as well as health and wellness unto the hopeful elect of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, scattered across the earth. This is Salakia. See you in the next lesson, Lord willing. Wa Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Baba Kasha, Abba Baba. Wa Shalom. DTA soon. Stay sharp. And exhort to examine yourself.